Hi guys, it's been a little while since my last video blog, or blog entry for that matter, so I figured I'd go ahead and do it. Good things happened today. I finally got the Granger jersey. It's been, this was a jersey I ordered 2 months ago, supposed to get. They sent it to the wrong address and they claimed that, whatever, long story short, I had to order another one, which is too bad because they're kind of expensive, and but I finally got it, as well as my coffee pot gourmet type thing. It's called the Zoji Rushi or something, I don't know, it's Japanese, so I assumed it would be great. Anyway, the past week a bunch of things have happened. As Aaron has commented in his blog, he and I will both be doing more videos, which is great. In fact, I should have part 2 out tomorrow night of the NL 1020 series. Other than that, the past week I had Passover, where I went home for 2 days in West Hartford. It was okay. It really wasn't great. I'm not religious at all, in terms of I don't observe any of those holidays, but regardless, in terms of the family aspect, I really enjoy that stuff, so that's great. I've got basketball in the background. Today is the last day of the regular season, so a lot of my futures closed. There's a couple that hinge. For example, I need Dallas to lose and the Knicks to lose. It doesn't look like the Knicks are going to lose, but Dallas might, so we'll see how that happens. However, on that vein, last week I kind of made the realization about the Jazz, my favorite team, that I don't think they're going to go anywhere. They've played terribly over the stretch. Boozer looks horrible. I can't stand Boozer. His defense is, I could score on him. So yeah, I'm a little bit frustrated, and it's a sad moment because that's the one team I love. I also love the Celtics, but not to the extent of the Jazz. I physically, I get emotionally invested with them, and so Lego poker pen. So it's I'm a little bit upset that the realization that they're not really a contender. Throughout the entire year, I felt, if they're only healthy, because they got a late start to that, if they gelled various pieces, we were a really good team last year, we're even better this year, but it just hasn't happened. I blame Sloan slightly, but we're just not fully healthy, and Boozer's terrible. I hope he doesn't, he could opt out, so I hope he opts out. Millsap is the man. He needs to be starting. But anyway, it's a sad day when you just don't think they have a chance. I'm excited though for the playoffs. I love the playoff push. It should be fun basketball. There's a lot of really good matchups. I'm sure I'll update because the playoff series start in a couple days. I'll update who I think is going to win, etc., etc. All in all, NBA betting this year, it wasn't a great success. I didn't meet the goal whatsoever. I don't even need to post the stuff. It really wasn't. It was a good learning experience, and next year I think we'll be much stronger for it, and I really will sort of rake in the money there. But this year it was very, very marginal, and it was a lot of hours put in. Not even a lot, but relative hours for not a lot of money. But regardless, it was a good experience getting acquainted with all the betting things, I guess. The model got stronger throughout the year, that kind of thing. So that's good stuff. A couple other minor notes. I'll finish one more thing with basketball. I had an intramural game today. As I noted, my ankle. I'm not really going to show my ankle on the blog. I was thinking about it, but anyway, my ankle still very much hurts me. It's been not quite 2 weeks. I think it's been about 12 days. I've played on it once in the middle, which was probably a mistake because I was hobbled. But I had a game today, and I said, you know what? It's time to play some basketball. And I had an intramural game. We won by 3. I got there a little bit late, and I couldn't play the full game at all because my ankle was bothering me. I'm about 90%, I'd say. But I was a defensive force. I facilitated the offense. Things went well. We probably should have won by a little more than 3. We got a little careless at the end. We had like 5 turnovers in the last 2 minutes, which they closed the gap from 9 to 3. And luckily we held on just by somewhat their ineptitude, but also just killing the clock basically, which is perfectly legit when there's no shot clock. So we were fully aware the game was almost over. That happens. Anyway though, aside from that, I guess that's all the basketball stuff. I might be going to Amherst, Northampton this weekend. I'm not really clear. Also, I've gotten some updates from Craig, because I know Craig is going to be involved in my Vegas house, and other people about closing for the house. I need to get that through. So I should have, actually, you know what, when I post my pictures when I post my picks for the playoffs in the series, I'll go ahead and hopefully have all the Vegas stuff materialized so I can post that as well. On a final note, I'm a little bit annoyed. There are some people that still owe me money. Obviously, I'm not going to release that in my blog, but some of them considerable amount, and it's a frustrating experience to go through trying to collect money or so. I'm sure some of you can relate to that, but other than that, hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're all enjoying my videos. Actually, along that note, some of this information is somewhat not quite classified, but not supposed to be released. Aaron, of course, was ranked #1 in terms of, we have different metrics on LEGO in terms of not quite quality of videos, but how much sort of views per, like, basically how much value we get for releasing each video. Aaron was #1. Of course, his videos were the best based on popularity or so. Mine are second, though, and actually mine aren't that far from Aaron, so I'm pretty proud of that. The 1-2 punch. Hopefully, again, makes LEGO stronger, the fact that we're going to release more videos. So feel free to chime in on either basketball thoughts, final closure. I don't know if people want me to release my picks. I don't really care for postseason awards that much. I think MVP is hands down LeBron James. I might kind of go through in some statistical stuff, but I don't really necessarily want to put in that effort. I've posted a lot of this stuff on 2+2 already. So aside from that, excuse me, I have another group finally starting on Monday. It's been very overdue. It's actually headlined by a bunch of the European groups. These are guys that wanted to keep doing the group coaching, which is fantastic. It's great to kind of have the retention rate or so. I'm kind of running out of things I was supposed to knock out. Oh, The Wire. That's the last thing. I'm almost done with it. I'm midway into season 5, and The Wire, best show I've ever seen, ever. Obviously, it's different than a comedy. It's a drama, so not everything's always on equal footing. But I'd recommend it to everybody. It will get you hooked. It's unbelievable. I'm glad I finally got a chance to dig into it. So, other than that, guys, I'm looking forward to posting all the Vegas stuff and having that released, having some predictions for the NBA, more comments for my part 2, which will be up probably tomorrow, and have a good one. Oh, before I stop this, I did actually have pictures from the semi-formal a couple weeks ago, but I don't really want to post them. I'll leave it at that. Oh, and I got a wine rack, which I'm kind of pumped about. I don't really like wine that much, but it's good to have a wine rack. So it's back there. I'm not really going to show it off, though. So be good.